What's going on, YouTube? Back once again in the shed, and I welcome you to yet another review. Thank you for joining me. It's winter, well, autumn, winter, but it's definitely colder. Time to shut the door. No more enjoying the scenery. Trying to keep as much warmth in the shed as I can. But it's not quite cold enough to put the heater on yet, so I don't know the way things are going. I don't know if I can afford to put that bloody heater on this winter. But hey, we'll see how it goes. I'm good, feeling happy. Life's ticking along well for a change. Today, I want to show you another weird pipe of mine. Yeah, weird. The stem is made of plastic and it's like a falcon pipe. It's quite a little pipe, but you know, you've got the wooden bit that screws off. Weird, isn't it? It's called Rocket, I think. I think it might say France on it as well, if I remember rightly. Yeah, it says Rocket and then France underneath it. But it looks very much like a falcon pipe in most ways. But like I say, this bit's plastic. It makes it lovely and light. It smokes really well, just like a falcon. And for a like quick little 10-minute smoke, I quite often take this out with me because one, it's durable, and two, it's light, and three, you know, if I'm having a quick pipe while the missus is running into the clothes shop or doing something, you know, sometimes you don't have enough time to fill a pipe in it, you know what I mean? But to pack a quick little 10-minute pipe, this is perfect. Cost me a couple of quid. Just bought it because it was weird, really. But yeah. And in it, I'm smoking my last bit of Radford's Luxury, which is blended with Latakia in it. I don't know how much is in there, but it's one of them that you can definitely smell it and taste it. There's no mistaking it. But it's a good tasty blend. But anyway, on to the Snuff review. And today, well, I didn't put a review up this week really. I think at the beginning of the week I did the Halloween one, which nobody seemed to watch, and I put loads of work into that. But no one, well, no, a few people said it was cool, but yeah, my YouTube thing kept popping up and going to me, this video isn't doing as well as your videos normally do, and I was like, oh, alright, stop rubbing it in. But yeah, I was waiting because I got Simon's Simply Snuffs on the way, and I was expecting them to turn up this week, but they didn't, so I was holding out this week for that. So hopefully it turns up tomorrow. We'll have to wait and see, innit? But the snuff we are doing today is Green Dragon by 6 Photo. Interesting one, this one. Been out for a while. I can't remember where I learned. I think Uncle Squinty might have said it, thinking about it. But they say it's really similar to that Begum screen. I haven't tried that. I got it, but I have to try it next. But apparently this one was made for the Chinese market, which makes sense because when you look at it, it says Green Dragon and then a quality product from the House of 6 Photos. Like the House of 6 Photos, that sounds like a sort of like Chinese sort of way of describing it. No, that's how it sounds to me anyway. But yeah, let's crack her open and see what she's saying, shall we? So, you know, it's got like a decent screw tapped in. I think it's a 30-gram tin. And if you don't know what what you're getting into when you get it, you crack it open, it can be quite a shock because it's green. Yeah, it doesn't always show up that well in the camera. I did try and address just the brightness and that to try and show you what colour it is. So I got it as close as I could get it, but not quite. But it's definitely got a greeny, like olive green sort of tint to it. I tell you what it reminds me of. You know them like lime greeny bathroom suites from the 60s or 70s or something. I think it's 70s. They were popular. And now they're just like, they look horrible. I say it's very fine. I've seen a few people saying it's medium, but nah, to me it's very fine. But it's not hard to take because it's, you know, got quite a high moisture level. Like, it just wants to clump together. So off the tin note, it's got a really strange scent. Like, everything about this stuff sort of took me for six. I had to, you know, try and readjust my thinking on it. But smelling it, you definitely got a little bit of mint coming off there. And then I get like a citrusy, fruity smell. It's a mint, a citrusy, fruity smell. But there's something else, and I think it says it's got Indian spices in it, so it might just be something I'm not familiar with. But yeah. Sometimes a bit floral it smells as well. Like, sometimes it almost has like a little soapy tinge to it. It's very much like that, this stuff. It's a very fleeting one. That's how I feel. But anyway, let's jump into a bump and get into the old meat of it. Cheers. Okay. I will second what everybody seems to say about this. Let me first take it. And that's, whoa! It definitely kicks you in the face. It's got a really sharp pinch, burn, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, and it comes on fast and hard. And for me, it's almost got like this kind of like menthol, but not menthol. But it's like it's got a vapour. It always kind of hits me in the back of my throat. And it's not the powder hitting the back of my throat. It's that sort of the you know, like the fumes or the vapour. I can feel it. It hits, you know, do you understand what I'm saying? It sort of hits me there. It's not uncomfortable, not, you know what I mean? But I can definitely get that off the bump. It definitely opens up your airways. It's a weird mishmash of many different scents, I think. It's a bit like a fever dream of scents, you know, like you're sort of like in it and you see a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and every time you turn your attention to it, it moves on. But, you know, it's definitely got some sort of Indian spices in it. But as I say, I don't think I'm very familiar with that, with what it is exactly. It's got mint in it. It's got a real minty note rather than a menthol note. And for me, the most consistent bit of it that I can pick up is it's a sort of, there's a citrusy, fruity note. And I want to say, to me, it seems like it's lime. I don't know whether the green is just colouring my, you know what I mean, like a subconscious change, because I see a few people saying that they could pick up lemon, and but me it seems a little more limey. Yeah, it's not bad, not bad at all. But after, like, now that my, like, that's on the first bump, when it's sort of like, it's all like really sharp and hits you. But now that my nose has become a little bit more accustomed to it, it's still very, like, you still get the sharp sting, burn off the bump, and you still feel it in your throat and that, but it sort of takes on a bit of a there's sort of like a creaminess to it. You know, a few people said vanilla. I'm not sure I can pick up vanilla in it, but I think it might be there, and that's what gives it that full creamy sensation. But it's definitely multi-layered. It's definitely different. I imagine it's a bit Marmite. You're gonna either love it or hate it. No, I think it's good. I quite enjoy it. It is very sweet. That's another thing to be aware of. It's quite a sweet scent, and there's absolutely, as far as I can tell, no tobacco scent in it. I assume it's got tobacco in it. It's definitely got nicotine in it, so, but I think it's obviously got some sort of spices and herbs and mint or something, and that's what changes the colour, I guess. But yeah, no, I like it. It's definitely a morning wake you up snuff. Like, I've been taking a bump of this first thing every morning, clear my airways out and get me ticking on for the day, you know. No, I have been quite enjoying it, and I have been going back to it and using it quite a bit. As I say, sometimes it's a little bit florally. But you know, it's like that fleeting. Like I say, it's like being in a fever dream. You get a little bit of floral, a little bit of citrus, lime, lemon, is it? No, what? And then you get the mint. Then you know what I mean? And it's like you can't quite pinpoint it all, but it does all kind of work. It's all, I suppose, fairly balanced, because you're able to pick out all them different layers. So no, I like it. I think it's a good one. So, you know, I approve it. I'm definitely going to use the tin. I'm definitely going to use it all up. I definitely will buy more of it. And I'm quite looking forward to trying that Begum Green. Begum Green, however you pronounce it. Because, you know, people keep saying it's, a few people say it's the same, but others say it's different. So, yeah. I don't think I missed anything out. Oh, nicotine. Yeah, it's got a good bit of nicotine in it as well. Like, this, like, I was a bit naughty and I picked up smoking like them cigarillos again for a little while, and I had a bit of trouble putting them back down. But taking this, and I was using that Delakia Mighty Eagle. That's got a kick of nicotine in it as well, but I'm going to review that one coming up soon. But yeah, I've been relying on them, like, when I feel like, oh, I need a burn, bang a few of them up there, and it's been keeping me going good. So yeah, I like it. I approve it. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but as far as I can tell, nah, I think I've hit all the points. It's good. Give it a go. be prepared that it's not the normal run-of-the-mill snuff, but it's definitely different, and you know, you've got to commend a bit of difference, you know, a bit of originality, and bringing something new to the table. So that's all I got for you. That's that one snuff for today. Yeah, so I'm going to drop it. I'm going to say goodbye. Hopefully next week we'll be attacking them Simply Snuffs. See what they're saying, innit? So until then, I shall say remember to tap, pinch and toot, because that's 3 ingredients to your enjoyment, and your enjoyment is all I got for you. So remember to come back to the shed, and until then I shall bid you farewell.